Once your investor account is set up, you'll be ready to copy strategies. But how do you find strategies that are right for you? One of the features that sets XM's copy trading platform apart is this advanced filtering feature. These advanced filtering options let you sort through hundreds of strategies and fine-tune your search so that you can find the strategies that fit your risk profile and return expectations. All you have to do is select one of the filter tabs available, like Most Invested, Most Popular, Best Performers and more. The results you'll get will make it easier to spot the strategies that are right for you. The next step is to refine your filtered results. You do this by choosing the asset you prefer to trade and then filtering by different parameters like strategy type, risk score, fees, min investment, and trading frequency. For example, you can select low-risk strategies for Forex with the fee amount you're looking to invest. The resulting strategy cards represent the strategies that meet your specific filters and search criteria. You'll notice that each one of these strategy cards includes key statistics. These statistics will tell you a lot about a strategy. So let's take a closer look at each one. The 1-month return shows you how well the strategy has performed over the past month. Own funds shows you how much the manager has personally invested in the strategy. A strategy manager who has a personal stake is more likely to want the strategy to succeed. Invested is the total amount that has been invested in this strategy. Just like with investors, a larger invested number can mean investors have more confidence in this strategy. Minimum investment shows you the minimum amount you need to invest to copy this strategy. Fee is the percentage you'll pay the strategy manager from the profits you'll make by copying it. Here you can see the number of investors following the strategy. A larger investors number indicates more confidence in the strategy's performance. The drawdown measures a trading account's decline from peak to trough, or in other words, the account's highest to lowest performance. This one's important to consider because a lower drawdown indicates a more stable strategy with less risk. And lastly, here on the top right, we have the risk score. This score ranges from 1 to 10 and indicates how risky the strategy is based on the standard deviation of its returns. Higher scores indicate higher risk, so always take this number into consideration and make sure it aligns with your risk tolerance. Clicking on the strategy card opens the strategy page. On the top of the page, you can see some key information like the manager's bio, the strategy's description, and other info like the leverage that the strategy trades the fees, and total invested amount that all investors have invested in this strategy. On the strategy page, you'll also notice 3 more tabs: Performance, Risk, and Portfolio. These give you even more data on the strategies that are worth considering. Let's take a closer look at each tab. By clicking on the Performance tab, you'll see the strategy's historical performance across different timeframes. Also, how many trades the strategy has lost and won, and details on its best and worst trades. Use the information in the risk to determine how risky the strategy is. The risk score is a historical calculation based on the strategy's returns. The higher the risk score, the riskier the strategy. In the trading frequency section, you can see how often a manager opened a position in the last 7, 15, and 30 days, as well as other strategy statistics that can help you determine if this strategy meets your risk tolerance. In the Portfolio tab, you can see details on the strategy's top traded instruments. The Asset Allocation section shows which markets the strategy has traded in and how much was allocated to them over the past 30 days. And lastly, in this Portfolio section, you can see details on the strategy's open and closed positions. Once you've reviewed the strategy, you can choose to add strategies you like to your watch list, which saves it like a favorite. You can see all the strategies you've saved by selecting Watch List from the tab located on the main copy trading page. If you've found the right strategy that you're ready to copy, click on Copy. You can do so from the copy trading page or the strategy page. This opens a dialog box. There is key information here, like the minimum investment amount, how much equity you have, and how much the strategy manager has invested in this strategy from his own funds. Now for the parameters you can fill in. Enter the amount you'd like to invest in the strategy you've chosen. Note the minimum investment amount is shown in the min investment field. Remember, if you have less than the min requirement in your investor account, you won't be able to copy that strategy unless you make a deposit to meet that requirement. Next, you can choose how to calculate the volume of the positions you're copying. Your options are the investment amount or fixed multiplier. Details of each are included in the info icon. Here's a brief description to help understand the difference between these two options. The investment amount is the amount you're investing in the strategy at all intervals. With the investment amount, you enter the amount that you're willing to invest, and that amount is automatically calculated as a percentage in relation to the manager's own funds. The higher the investment amount, the higher the percentage will be. The percentage will change automatically with any change of balance in the strategy manager's own funds. For example, you have $100 to invest, and the strategy manager has $1,000 in their account. The percentage between your investment, investor amount, and the manager's equity, strategy manager account is 10%, since $100 is 10% of $1,000. So the multiplier is set to 10% or 0.1. If there's any transaction affecting the strategy manager's account, the percentage will adjust to reflect the new proportion. The fixed multiplier is different. You select it, and it does not change regardless of any transaction affecting the strategy manager's account. For example, say you set this at 1. You would then open positions with the same volume as that of the manager. If it's set to 2, you'll open an amount that's double the strategy manager's amount. If you select 3, you'll copy 3 times the amount, and so forth. The proportion would apply as long as you have enough free margin to open your trades. Copy Open Trades gives you the option of copying all the strategy manager's open positions in your account. Note that they will be opened into your account at the prevailing market rate and not at the rate they were opened in the strategy. Lastly, you can set your take profit and stop loss. The take profit amount closes all open trades once you've made that amount in profit from the strategy you're copying. The stop loss will close all open trades once your equity drops by a certain amount which you set. This will help you limit any losses should they happen. If the stop loss is activated, it will close you out of your positions and you will automatically stop copying the strategy. Click Copy, and that's it. You're now copying that strategy, and all its positions will be replicated in your XM Copy Trading Investor account. You can see those copied positions in your investor account by going to Portfolio on the right panel and clicking on the Positions tab. You'll notice on the top of your page that your equity and P&L are fluctuating. That's because you have open positions. You can now follow the same process of sorting and filtering to find other strategies to copy. By copying multiple strategies, you diversify your investment portfolio and you spread any risk across various assets and markets. With XM Copy Trading, you don't pay any fees until the strategy you are copying results in a profit. Fees are calculated on a performance basis using the high watermark model. If the trade is profitable and the resulting cumulative profit is above the previous high watermark, the fee is deducted from your investor's account and credited to the strategy manager's account. You're now ready to trade like a pro. Open an investor account and choose the strategy you'll copy.